You've been rocking a pixie cut, or you're thinking about getting one, because someone told you it would be fresh, modern, and effortless. And yet something feels off. It ages you. You're not sure why. Nobody tells women over 60 the full truth about pixie cuts. Until now. I researched the worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're perfecting the pixie cut, and by part 3, you'll want to pause and look in the mirror. I mean it. We're covering 4 mistakes that quietly age you, the fixes that frame your face beautifully, and one color mistake in part 4 that I see everywhere. And the very first mistake? It's one most women don't even realize their stylist is making. Let's go. Part 1, Mistake 1. The too tight pixie that flattens your face. Have you ever walked out of the salon and felt like something was taken from you instead of added? That quiet, unsettled feeling is real. And for women over 60, it often comes from one specific mistake that almost no one talks about openly. The too tight pixie. When your stylist cuts too close on the sides and back with no volume at the crown, it creates a helmet effect. That rounded, compressed shape pushes the eye downward. And on a mature face, that means every soft line, every beautiful contour, reads as heavier than it actually is. Honestly, this is the cut I wish someone had warned me about years ago. It looks modern on younger women. On us, it can flatten the very bone structure that makes us stunning. Your bone structure. Those cheekbones, that jaw, deserves a cut that works with it, not against it. Here is what ages you with a too tight pixie. The absence of height at the crown visually shortens your face and adds visual weight to the lower half, drawing attention away from your eyes. The fix is crown volume. Ask your stylist specifically for length and texture left at the top, not just a trim. That lift at the crown is what elongates your face and pulls the eye upward to where your natural elegance lives. Swap a close-cropped uniform pixie for a style with deliberate height at the crown and softly tapered sides. The difference is immediate. Keep the crown refreshed between cuts with a lightweight volumizing mousse applied at the root before drying. This is the one that changes how your entire face reads, not just your hair. There is one more shape mistake that is just as common, and it is even more specific to women over 60. That is exactly what we are covering next. Part 2, Mistake 2. The square blunt neckline that adds years. You might not even be looking at your neckline. Most women aren't, but everyone else is. The square blunt neckline is one of the most common pixie cut mistakes for women over 60, and it is one of the most aging. When the hair at the back is cut in a straight horizontal line across the nape, it creates a hard geometric edge on a face and neck that naturally carry softer lines now. That contrast, hard edge against soft skin, is what reads as older. Not your neck, not your skin, the shape. It stops the eye at the wrong place and interrupts the long, elegant line from your head to your shoulders. Here is the truth. A square neckline was never designed with the mature neck in mind. It was a shortcut. The fix is a tapered or V-shaped neckline. Ask your stylist by name. Tell them you want a tapered nape or a soft point at the center back. That single change creates a graceful visual line that draws the eye upward and makes the entire back of your head look intentional and refined. If you are still getting a squared-off neckline at every trim, swap it for a tapered nape. The difference in elegance is immediate and noticeable. Maintain your neckline every 3 to 4 weeks. That taper grows out faster than the rest of the cut. And when it does, the aging effect returns quickly. This is the one that made a friend stop mid-conversation and ask what changed. And all that changed was the back of her neckline. Now, the neckline is fixed, but there is a texture mistake happening on top that could be undoing all of it. That is what we are covering in part 3, and it surprises almost everyone. Part 3, Mistake 3. Over-thin texture that makes hair look sparse. Here is a question I want you to sit with for a moment. Does your pixie cut look thinner every time you leave the salon, even though you went in to fix it? If the answer is yes, your stylist is over-thinning your hair. And this is one of the most quietly damaging mistakes made on women over 60 with fine or naturally thinning hair. Over-thinning means your stylist is using thinning shears too aggressively or applying heavy texturizing throughout the entire cut. On younger, denser hair, this creates movement. On mature hair, it removes volume you simply cannot afford to lose. This ages you because sparse, overworked texture creates an uneven silhouette. The eye reads irregular density as fragility, and that visual fragility adds years to an otherwise beautiful face. Yes, that damaging. The fix is structure over thinning. Ask your stylist to use point cutting instead of thinning shears. It creates movement without sacrificing density. Request that texture work stays only at the very ends, not pulled through the midshaft where it removes body. Swap over-thinned, overworked layers for precise point cut ends that hold their shape and fullness throughout the week. Honestly, the moment I understood the difference between point cutting and thinning shears, I never looked at a haircut the same way again. It is that significant. Use a thickening spray at the roots before drying, not a volumizing foam, a thickening spray. The formula difference matters, and you will feel it immediately. There is one more mistake left, and it is the one that undoes everything. Even the perfect cut, even the perfect neckline, even the perfect texture. It is all about color. And it is coming up right now in Part 4. Part 4, Mistake 4. The wrong color that fights your pixie cut. You got the shape right. You fixed the neckline. You protected your texture. And then the color arrived, and something still looked harsh. Color mistakes on a pixie cut hit differently than they do on longer hair. When there is less hair, every tone is front and center. There is nowhere to hide a bad color decision. And for women over 60, the wrong shade does not just look off, it fights your face. The most common color mistake on mature pixie cuts is going too dark or too uniform. Here is the truth. A flat, single-process dark color on a short pixie creates a hard frame around your face. That hard frame sharpens every soft line and casts shadow in places you do not want shadow. It ages your face even when the cut itself is beautiful. This is what ages you. Uniformity. No variation in tone means no light moving through your hair. And light is what makes a pixie look alive. The fix is dimension. Ask for a root shadow technique with soft baby lights through the crown. A warmer, lighter tone at the ends with slightly deeper roots creates depth that mirrors natural hair. And it works beautifully with gray blending if you are embracing your silver. If you are still using a single process all over color, swap it for a dimensional approach with at least 2 tones. The warmth it brings to your face is transformative. Refresh your color every 8 to 10 weeks at maximum. As a pixie grows, the color line becomes visible faster. And when dimension fades, the harsh frame effect returns quickly. Honestly, dimensional color on a short cut is the closest thing to an instant facelift that exists in a salon chair. I have seen it change an entire face in under 2 hours. Your bone structure, your natural glow, those beautiful eyes of yours, they all deserve a color that works for them, not against them. You just learned 4 pixie cut mistakes that most women spend years trying to diagnose on their own. And now you know exactly what to ask for at your next appointment. You didn't just watch a video. You changed how you look tomorrow. Your bone structure was always this beautiful. Now your cut will finally prove it. Tell me in the comments. Which of these 4 mistakes were you making without knowing it? I read every single one, and I want to hear from you. Next time, we are uncovering the most common hair color mistakes women over 60 make that silently age them. And the fixes are simpler than you think. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I will see you in the next one.